Hello, Friendship Village. Take a seat or stand up with us and we'll start moving. If you have weights at home, go ahead and use those. Or you could use water bottles, cans of soup, just whatever you have at home. Take a seat or stand up. Sit at the edge of your seat if you are seated, and let's start with a march. Sit or stand tall, good posture, little tension at the tummy, and keep breathing deeply. Heel taps forward, take the opposite hand forward. Remember, you can hold on to your weights or whatever you have the entire time, or you can keep your hands free to use the chair for support. Let's try both arms forward. Keep those heel taps, push, pull. And we'll switch to toe taps back. Tap your toe back behind you. Yep, and you can use that chair for support. This one may challenge your balance a little bit more than those heel taps. And Bryn will show a slower version if you'd rather take that variation. Let's do a pull down next. March in place. You can do one arm at a time or both arms together. Let's do one first. Reach up, pull down, up, pull down. Try both arms together. I'll do a quick version. If you want to go that fast. 3, 2, 1, back to your march. Take a deep breath. Let's go side to side. Tap the toe out, back in, toe out, back in. Good. If you want to go faster, you're welcome to. Take your hands in the opposite direction of your toe tap. Let's go high, middle, low with the hands. It looks like this. High, high, middle, middle, then low, low. Keep going with that. If you want to speed it up, that's an option. The hands go the opposite way of the foot. Come back to a march when you're ready. Take a deep breath. Next is knee taps. Bring your hand or your forearm or your elbow toward the opposite knee. Use your chair for support if you are standing. Tap opposite knee, hand, forearm, or elbow. You can also take this a bit slower if you would like. This one is a tiring move. 3, 2, 1, 1. Good. Let's do some heel toes here. You can hold on to the back of your chair for help with balance. You can also put your weights or whatever you're using to the side for now. As you're doing heel toes, you could circle one wrist or both wrists. Just to get a little bit of brain work here. Circle your wrist the other way around. Sometimes the ankles want to follow the wrist circles. Try and keep those heel toes going. And another brain game here for you. March in place. Or for more challenge, you could tap your heel forward. That'll challenge your balance a bit more. I'll demo the march. Figure 8 your hands. So bring your palms together and draw a figure 8 in front of you. Count down from 57 by threes. This is your brain work for the day. Go for it. I know, 43 is tough. Okay, so here's some extra credit. Circle your hands the opposite direction. It'll feel a little funky at first. Keep it going. Extra credit would be to say the answer backwards. So instead of 57, you would say 7-5. Go down by 3, then it would be 4-5. So that's another layer. Keep practicing. We'll give you another minute. And rest. Circle your shoulders. Take a few deep breaths. Reach your hands upward, breathe in. And your hands down, breathe out. Again, reach up. And down. All right, you're all warmed up.
Okay, everybody, we're going to do a lower body section of squats. You can hang on to the chair. Alyssa's going to show a seated version, and Erin's going to show from the side how these will look. We're going to count to 4. So first set, we're going down 2 counts, and then we're going back up on the last 2. We'll demonstrate. Are you ready? So lower down. We go 1, 2, press up 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, press up 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next set, we lower down for 3 counts, and we go up on 1 count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Changing it up. We lower down quickly 1 count, and then we rise for 3 counts. Let's do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last set, we're going to lower down on 1, hold until we get to count 4 and rise on count 4. So let's try that here. Lower down 1, hold 2, 3, press up 4. 1, hold 2, 3, press up 4. 1, 2, 3, press up 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, press up 4. Nice. Feel a little warm from that. Okay. So we're going to go into lunges next. So bring your right leg forward, left leg back, and we're going to keep your feet stationary and lower down and up, bending your back knee. So let's try a few here. Feel like you're pushing into your front heel. Make sure your knees are not going in towards each other, so your knees are going apart and open. If this is too much on your knees, think about pressing your hips back a little bit more. So more of a hip hinge, rocking the hips back and forward. Good. Try a few on each side. Feel free to move a little bit slower as well. So switch legs when you're ready. Same move. Again, just down and up, pushing into your front heel, keeping your posture up, eyes up. Use the chair as you need to for support. And again, feel free to slow these down. Feeling it. Yeah. Good, let's do one more. Good, same thing with our side lunge. So resetting, we're gonna take a wide step out to the side, sit back into your heel, push up together, and then step out to the other side. So we go side lunge, together, out, press together. So you can see from the side view that Erin is sitting back into her heel rather than pushing her knee forwards. Okay, so make sure you feel the back side of your body, your glutes, working as we do these lunges. And a lot of balance moving side to side. Good. Eyes up. Let's do one more each side. Here we go. Single leg balance is next. So stand tall on one leg. Slight bend in your standing leg. Use the chair as you need to. We're gonna stand here in balance. At the same time, do a little side leg lift to work your hips and glute muscles. Feel that your belly is drawn in tightly. Try to stand as tall as you can. And keeping your weight on that one standing leg. Test your balance as you feel comfortable off the chair, but only if you feel ready. Oh, let's try the same thing, other leg. So shift over, set into your standing leg again. Slight bend to your knee, lift up tall through your torso. Swing that leg controlled out to the side. Think about your heel leading the way out to the side. And breathe, keep it going. Let's do two more. All right, back together, shake it out a little bit. Should feel those glutes and hips pretty warm. Let's move into upper body. If you have weights or cans of soup or something you want to use, or you can even do these with just your hands without weights if you don't have weights, all right? So bicep curls. We just bring your pinkies up to the shoulders and lower right back down by your sides. You can try these quickly, or you can try slowly as well. The option to stay seated, like Alyssa's doing. You can also do one hand at a time, trying a few with one arm so you can keep a hand on the chair to support. And then switching arms after a few to make sure your body is even. Good. We'll do three more. Two. And one more time. All right, rows and triceps. We'll take a similar position to your lunge. One foot in front, one foot back, hand is on the chair to support. You can double up weights in one hand for added challenge, or keep one hand with the weights, or one weight with your hands. We'll go up to the row, elbow high, extend your fist back, coming in, then down. So lift, extend, pull in, lower down. If you want to add a challenge, you can try this with a leg lift to the back. When you extend your fist, you can also lift the leg. So brief balance once again. Elbow high, fist down. You can also try speeding it up if you're ready for that. Going double time, so going up, out, in, down. That's quick. So make sure you're staying under control. Let's do it all on the other side and try again. All right, same options, same variations. We'll switch arms. All right, feel free to use the chair as you need to. Again, one or both weights, elbow up, fist back, fist in, and down. Try to keep your back long here and your chest out. Even though we're bent forward, don't let your shoulders slump down. So we're working your upper back. Eyes are out so you can see us on the screen. Good. Try those added options if you want. Maybe you have a leg lift to the back, testing your balance. Leg up when your fist goes back. Good. And again, if you want, you can try those really fast sets so you can keep it slow. If you're going fast, going with me, up, back, in, down. Don't forget to breathe. All right, good job. Let's move on to shoulders. So you can grab both of your weights if you have weights. Once again, doing overhead press. So push your palms up towards the ceiling as high as comfortable for the shoulders, and pulling down with your upper back, feeling your shoulders stay out of your ears as you go. You can keep it slow. You can do one arm at a time like Erin is showing with her hand on the chair to support. You can also try it faster if you feel ready. Up, down. Really advanced option. If you feel like it, you can add a squat in with this. So we lower down and push with those weights, just like the squats you did earlier. Right, take it at the level you feel comfortable. Let's do one more after this. Push. Good, and shake it out. Front raise. Keep one of your weights if you have weights. Weight will go out right to shoulder height and back down. So controlling your torso, letting the weights in your hand float back down rather than falling to the floor. Keep it slow. And down. Good. If you feel like it, you can add the option of the side lunge again. Adding some more challenge to this, feel free to use your hand on the chair. Good. Hips back. Nice. And you could again try it faster, but that's a little bit advanced. If you feel ready, you can go a little bit faster. Good, one more time, let's do it all other side. So front raise, switch hands. Feel free to again use your hand on the chair. Feel yourself standing tall, in control of your weights or in control of your arm. Good, let's add in, if you wanted to add the side lunge, up together, we're gonna move over here. Lunge, and up together. Sitting hips back, keeping your eyes up. Good job. Faster if you're ready for it. Out and up. Or you can keep in time. Good. Let's do two more. One more time. Good, and rest. Nice job.
All right, we're gonna finish up with some abs and stretching. How about we come to the front of our chairs and we'll start with some V-sits. I'll demo without any weights, and Alyssa and Bryn will show you with weights. All right, V-sit. We're gonna hold our hands to our chest, and let's lower ourselves back nice and slow, not resting on the chair, and then coming forward. Lowering back, trying to keep the weight kind of in your heels. Good, let's do one more. Lowering it back. And now we'll add a deltoid raise, so it'll be arms going out. And if you like another challenge to this, yeah, we can do a leg lift. So lifting up. Alternate legs. Yeah, let's alternate. Yeah. Remember, not resting on the back of that chair. Good, let's do one more set. We're gonna slow it down though. So take your time, hold it there, bring it back down. Other side, up, take your time, hold it there, bring it back. Good, all right, we can lower our arms and we'll do some side bends, which will be just kind of letting yourself glide down the side leg of the chair. You have the weight in your hand, the weight is just pulling you down, so just let gravity pull you towards the ground. Try not to hunch your shoulders over and curl. You want to keep your chest high, gliding slowly down the leg of the chair. Perfect, let's do one more set each side. And down. Coming back up to center, hands together. Let's do a few rotations. So let's just rotating side to side. Make sure you're moving your torso with your arms and your head is turning as well. come back to center and do rotations with just the arms, keeping your head forward. Just the arms. One more right here, and come on back to center. Perfect. We're gonna do some hinges now. So I'm gonna demo without any weights. So basically what I'm gonna do is hinge forward and lean back, barely tapping the back of the chair. Easy tap, we're not resting, we're not losing the form of our midsection. You're gonna hinge, back, lightly tap the chair, then forward. Tap, forward. Tap. Let's slow this hinge down and slow the tap down. Yeah. One more. And come back to our starting position where we're sitting straight up. The next one, we're gonna lean back and reach forward towards our knee or leg. So yeah, if you'd like to use the weights, you can. Alternating legs, or you can discard of the weight. You can also add a kick if you want an extra challenge. So I'll show the kick here. Good, let's do one more set after this one. Here. And here. Perfect. All right. Now we'll move on into some stretching. We'll start first with the hamstring stretch. So again, come forward if you're not already in your chair. Kick one foot forward, heel down, toes up. I like to give my foot a little shimmy to make sure that leg is nice and straight. And then how about we try with both of our middle fingers aligned, reaching down towards the toes. And then we'll come on back up. Switching legs. Same thing. Give it a shimmy. And then stretch on down. Perfect. Come on back up. Let's try this one here. Crossing your leg up and over. If you can, bring it up for the figure four. You can, otherwise you can just kind of keep it here. Brenda's showing just halfway. And again, you're kind of using a little pressure to get a stretch through here on the leg. Not to do it if you have a hip replacement. And not to do this if you have a hip replacement. All right, how about we exchange legs? Apply a little pressure. Good. And we can lower our feet down, moving on into a back stretch. So we're going hand over shoulder. You can decide which hand you like. The other hand kind of comes behind the back. See if you can get those fingers to touch. Middle fingers maybe, just like we do in the reviews. Give it a good stretch, chest is high. And then let's switch sides. Other hand. All right, good job. We can take that down. How about we do one more where we step out one leg to the side. Whichever leg you step out, I want you to turn away from that leg towards the other leg. Hand on the outside of the knee, the opposite knee, and turn. Look behind you with your eyes to get even greater stretch there. And then we'll come back to center and do the exact opposite. Same thing, but on the opposite side. Step out to the side, turn away from that side. Stretch looking behind you with your eyes. And back to center. Do a little wide roll. And reverse. One more. And back to center. We can bring those feet in. Hands here, take a few deep breaths. One more deep breath. One more time, rotating to the side. And back to center. Other side. And center. Thanks, everybody.